Hey, in today's episode, I talk with Fido about a range of things. We talk about his writing process, his journey from being a young, up and coming artist to taking his business of music professionally, some of the achievements that he's done, and a project that's coming. And this is where we talk about it. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Superpower Playbook, the ultimate guide for unleashing your creative superpower and living your wildest dreams. Today is a special episode because I am joined with an amazing creative, a recording artist, Mr. Fido.
So much. Thank you, bro.
No, I appreciate you gracing our stage. How are you?
Bro, I'm good. I'm really, really good. How about you, bro?
Nah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm living.
I've been wanting to do this for a minute with you exactly.
Really?
I don't know if you remember, but like a few months back, you hit me up like, bro, can you do this for me? And I sent you like an audio. I recorded something. I don't know what happened to that. So yeah.
Do you know my phone was stolen?
Whoa.
Yeah, wild, bro. It was 40 days of not having a phone. Yeah. No, I remember, of course. I remember. I wish I still had it though.
But 40 days without a phone. 40 days without a phone. That can be a good title for an album, bro. like you had no phone, you just went in the studio and started recording.
Yeah,
40 days straight. And you came up with a classic, bro.
Mm-hmm. I would have happened, bro, because I was going through it.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's life. It's life. But we're here now.
You live and learn.
Yeah. I learned my lesson. Not doing that again. Dude, so I was curious, because I mean, for those of you, well, actually, I think it's important that for the few people who don't know who you are, who are you? What do you do?
Bro, I'm the GOAT. I'm kidding. Nah, but I try to rap mostly. I can sing too, but I mostly rap. And I think, the leader of a group called Kids These Days. I don't know if you heard of them, with formerly LaFleur Boy, Gummy, Mfumu, Hussein, P Tunes. What am I forgetting? Darwin O'Day, KD, like 9 of us or something. There are a lot of people. So I'm like the leader. You know that. I try to be as creative as I can. So that's why I don't really like to classify myself as just a rapper. I like to be in the creative space. Maybe you can just say I'm a creative, you know what I mean? But I do a lot, but rapping most.
No, I've seen like the projects, even the kids these days, you're not just rapping, you're writing, you're organizing and producing, I assume, in some way or another.
Yeah.
And for people who don't know, we know each other outside of this.
Yeah.
we go a bit back.
We used to do rap battles, bro. It's crazy. We used to do rap battles, bro. That was mad.
Humble beginnings, bro.
Yeah, King Rax, Sap. I don't know if Sap's still making music, but
I'm sure he still is. Yeah. I'm sure he still is. Arthur was there too.
Shout out to Arthur. I ain't seen that nigga in a minute. Yeah.
And the thing that's so interesting is, for those of you who don't know, I was hit up. He said, "Hey, my people are gonna reach out to your people," and I said, "Oh, okay, that's so cool. You have a manager? I have one of those too.
I have 2 managers, bro.
Oh, he has 2 managers. You see, and it's so interesting to see, obviously, like where we came from school, us boys, and now seeing you're taking things really professionally, getting your things organized, having managers. And I was curious, how'd you get there? How'd you get from here to getting a manager and being professional?
Bro, the crazy part is one of the managers, I'm not gonna mention the name because they like to be private about this whole thing. He's a friend from high school. I think he came to high school the same time you came. Mm-hmm. And I think he saw me rap. I don't know what happened, but he was just like, bro, I think after I dropped my first track, it was like, bro, let me just be your manager. And it started off as a joke. And now 5 years in, like 6 years later, we're doing things together now. We're like partners. I don't even like to call them my managers. I like to call them like my partners or like my best friends, because like every day we are always, and it's not always talking about not always talking about music, but we talk about a lot of things. And there's been times when I almost gave up on this stuff. Like the past 2-3 years, I wasn't really releasing stuff. But mostly like the first manager, I'm going to talk about the second manager, the first manager, the person that I met in high school. He's always been pushing me, nah, bro, release, drop, just write something at least, So without him, I feel like we wouldn't be in this position right now talking about this upcoming project and shit. So he just believed in my talents. And about the second manager, this is someone I met last year. And trust me, bro, this girl is the GOAT. And I think that's the person who DM'd you on IG. She's managing Gummy, she's managing LaFleur, she's managing, I think she's worked with King Tuzi, or they're like, I don't know what they do, but they're like partners or something like that. She's really, really good, and she's really passionate. And one thing about my managers, they're not even based in Malawi. You know what I mean? One is in the States, one is in the UK. And I don't know what happened, but they're friends. They're like really, really tight. I didn't even know about that. They're really, really tight. So it makes like everything is good for me, because I work with two people that I can trust. Like every time I tell them like something, and they always give me positive feedback, or if I need to work on something, they always be like, bro, do this and do that. So it's really cool. It's like a family thing. Yeah.
And so the main thing, I mean, obviously you talked about like they've encouraged you, the first manager has been encouraging you, pushing you, giving you feedback. Has it also been like, opening doors and making connections? Like what does that look like now that you have a manager versus like we're doing it without one?
Bro, before I answer that question, I have to tell you something about me.
Yeah.
I don't care about this fame stuff or whatever, bro. Like I don't care. Like I'm the type of dude that can drop something and I will not promote it, bro. You know what I mean? So without my managers, I wouldn't have had all these streams, because they go behind the scenes. They know I'm lazy as hell, right? So they do some, they know I'm lazy, bro. Like, so they go behind the scenes and they do some stuff. If you go to my catalog on like Spotify, Apple Music, you see that I've worked with a lot of like really dope dudes that just don't work with anyone else, right? And it's not because I'm talented. Like, let me be honest, it's because of my managers. They have the connections. So they're very, very important, bro. Like very, very important to me. And like recently, I've had the opportunity to work with King of Diamonds. I've recently worked with King Tuzi. On this new project, I'm gonna work with, I don't even want to mention the name yet, but I think there's a chance we might, bring Theo Thompson out of retirement, bro. Like it's crazy. So there's a chance, yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah, and I have one of my favorite Malawian rappers of all time, Episodes. I don't know if you know Episodes, but he's a machine. Yeah, he's gonna be on the project. That's something that I can confirm. He's gonna be there. Of course, that's because of my other partner, Darwin O'Day, but also my managers also had like a part in that. So yeah, man, that's what they bring to the table, man. They go hard for me.
Yeah, sure. No, like I even went back to your catalog recently just to look at it. And I even saw like the album covers had changed, like you refine things, and it's like it's always evolving.
Bro. I don't like doing the same thing over and over again, bro.
Yeah.
let me tell you something, bro. If you're doing a podcast right now, the next thing you should do a TV show, bro. Don't just stick. You know what I mean? If you're a comedian, the next thing you should do is like try to host like an award show or something like that. But just don't do the same thing over and over again. And one thing about me, this next project, I'm not just rapping, bro. I'm doing a lot of things. Maybe you might see some piano there somewhere,
Yeah,
bro. Like we need to have fun with this. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you have to look back 10 years from now when we're old as hell, bro. Like, what did I do? I did the same thing for 10 years, for 20 years. Like, it's boring. So I'm always trying to experiment. I'm always trying to do new things. And the team that I have, trust me, my first manager, bro, this nigga is so good at trash talking, bro. If something is trash, he will tell you, hey, bro, this is trash. This is terrible. So for the past, I can say since 2021, because the project that we've been working on, we've been creating it since 24th December 2021, bro. I don't know, that's like almost 2 years or something. So we've had to make so many changes, right? And there's been times when, bro, I've had to record like verses, send them to these people, and they're like, bro, this is a trash. I have to do it again. You know what I mean? So yeah, like there's a time I really got mad. I was like, bro, I'm not doing this again. I can't go all the way to the studio and do like 3 verses just for you to say that is trash, you know? But that's just like as I said, it's a family. I like to refer to it as a family. I know they want what's best for me. So whatever you're gonna listen to after this this interview, because we're dropping a single next week, you're gonna see that the music is constant. Everything is changing. You know, it's not the same stuff. You don't expect me to rap like Nas anymore, bro. Like I'm not gonna rap like J. Cole. I'm gonna do some other stuff. So yeah, everything's gonna evolve. Everything's gonna change, and that's what we're always trying to do.
So that, first of all, Theo Thompson, dog. I really want to get into it, but before we even get there, you know, I've been interested because you brought up something, the whole like, you know, you write and then it's not fitting, or the people are telling me like, what's your process? Are you more of like you know, you write and then you find a beat, or do you write to the beat, or are you in the studio? Like, what is your process look like?
How can you write before the beat? That's crazy. Who does that?
Yeah.
I mean, of course it works for some people, but for me, if you send me a beat right after this, I'll start writing. And you don't even have to tell me a concept, but I would just like, oh, this beat, I think I have to do this and this. Or I'll like write 3 different things and I'll send them to you. I think there was a time I worked with, what's his name? K-Squared, you know K-Squared?
Of course.
We never really officially released the song. I never even actually got the chance to send him my stems, but he sent me a beat. He's like, bro, can you work on this? Before he told me the concept, I already had like so many things in my head. So it's a matter of just like sending me whatever you have, and instantly, bro, like I write every day because I love reading. So like every day when I'm reading, when I'm taking a break, I like go on YouTube, bro. YouTube, I've listened to all those beats on YouTube. I know that's not possible, but I think I have, bro. Like at this point, like because every day, bro, I've been listening to all types of music, and it's not always like, you know, like rap, hip hop. I do like I'm a piano, anything, bro, anything, reggae, bro. Send me reggae beats. I'm gonna jump on that shit. Yeah. So, but it's always like I'm always trying to push myself. You know, the sky's the limit. So yeah, bro, that's basically my process.
I think it's interesting because, like, you know, most artists, I think most people in general are afraid of like being told that, okay, this isn't good, or scrap it, or, you know, that type of thing. Was that ever like a hard thing? Like, did you ask them, or you just know that your manager is like a straightforward guy? You knew what you were getting into in terms of the criticism.
Yeah, I knew, bro. Like, as I said, this nigga can be very, very annoying. So I know. And trust me, for anyone who's going to watch this, you guys need to have someone who you can trust, who's not scared to like criticize your work. Because like I was in a position like back in 2018 when I started. I don't know if you remember my first track, Get Dig.
No,
that was my second.
I have it on my phone. Nah.
Okay, of course. That track, 28,000 streams now on Spotify without promo. Right? And we get paid. We don't do boats or whatever, this other stuff. We actually get paid. I will send you the receipts after this. I will show you the numbers that we actually get. People actually stream that shit. I want to say that the first time I recorded that song, right? I did a verse. I sent him like a demo. And that was 2018. He told me, bro, this shit is whack. You know what I mean? He told me, and I was like, okay, cool. So I wrote another verse, and that's the verse I used. And bro, I meet people now, like 5 years later, they're like, they know that verse word for word. Not because I mentioned so many of my homies, but because that's how good the verse was.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes you need, as I said, you need someone like that. You know what I mean? And I have people, aside from my managers, I have like about 10 people that I talk to. Like when I'm writing something, I send them a demo. Like, bro, can you listen to this? And apart from them, I don't really care about what anyone else is gonna say, because those are the people that I trust. You see? Because I feel like oftentimes people we go to others like people who don't even care about us, and they'll be like, your shit is trash or your shit is good, and you feel like you need to have like a set of real niggas around you. Those are the people like the opinions that matter the most. The rest I feel like doesn't really matter to me. And the reason why I'm saying that as well is because recently, I don't know if you heard, bro, I did 1 million streams. I reached 1 million streams on all platforms, right? And I had so many people, bro, questioning, how did that happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because I don't like, when my manager sends me like the numbers and shit, I don't post. I don't usually. I can stay like 5 months without IG and all that shit. I don't really like post that stuff. So when people hear the news, goody bro, this nigga did this, they're like, this nigga is doing some sketchy shit. You feel me? And I don't blame him. I was even telling this to Michael Davis, the chick I wonder. I was telling him the other time, goody bro, I don't really care. And the questions are valid because it doesn't make sense. This nigga doesn't promo, he doesn't post himself around. How is he doing this? And bro, I just wanted to say, goody, if your shit is good, I don't know if I've told you this before. If your stuff is good, if this podcast is good, people are bound to catch on to it. You know what I mean? Like an example is Aries, bro. You go to Aries, bro. Have you seen the numbers, bro? Like that dude has like 5 albums on iTunes, like on top 10 in SA, bro. He's doing more numbers than Nasty C. But people are like, how's this guy doing this? He doesn't even have like a label or whatever. He's independent. So I feel like it's just a matter of doing something that's good. If it's good, people are gonna listen to it. I had a bunch of people questioning my stuff. And there was time, the good thing about me, I don't really care about people's opinions, right? But I had people, even my close friends, coming to me and questioning. Hey, bro, how? You know what I mean? And my question, my response was always, bro, just go ask them niggas at Spotify. Just go ask them. You know what I mean? Just go ask them. And I'm like, bro, if you think my shit is whack, how is it possible that I've worked with It's Friday? Bro, It's Friday doesn't do features with people. How many It's Friday features have you seen around?
Not too many.
You see? Kim of Diamonds doesn't really... Bro, the Kim of Diamonds track, she actually said, I have to be on the remix. So that's a remix. It's a song. I had to do a verse. You feel me? And with so many artists, I've worked with Vast Reckless. Shout out to Vast. Of course, that was a long time ago, but he fucked with my shit. He was like, bro, let's work. And that's what I'm saying. If it's something is good, it doesn't matter whether people don't see you like trending or whatever. If it's good, someone somewhere is paying attention. That's what happens. So I had people questioning. I don't want to mention this nigga's name, but he's really good. He's really good. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a hint, but don't mention his name. He's trending. He's doing Afro pop. He's everywhere. This dude had my number, bro, my contact, the way I have yours, and I should be going behind your back saying, "Goody, well, his podcast the shit. How is he doing all these numbers?" Like this dude, bro. These niggas had a group chat, okay? And some of the homies, you know them. I know them because we went to the same school. I feel like I'm saying too much. After this, I'm gonna catch some stray bullets, bro. But anyway, so I had people telling me there's a group chat of niggas discussing, not the group chat, because not that the group chat was created because of me. They already had this and they were discussing how this, and this and that. And I think one of the homies was like, bro, that nigga shit is really good. Fast forward a few months later, some niggas here go, hey, this guy's done this, has done this, and then the same nigga who was talking trash is like, bro, let's work. I'm like, really, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, bruh, it's crazy out here, bro. Like, it's really, really crazy. So the most important thing is, goody, if it's good, people are gonna listen to it. And secondly, just have a group of homies that fucks with your shit. And if they say something about your music, then it's fine. But anyone else, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't.
You have to be strong to, like, if you're getting hate and all of this stuff going around you.
Exactly.
Did that ever play into anything that you wrote? Did you ever channel that energy into...
Bro, you know me, bro.
Yeah.
I wrote something. I wrote something, bro. Like, I don't know if you know Memphis Beats. Yeah. Memphis actually hit me up. He was like, bro, on IG, the first time, of course, we went to the same high school, but since then, I haven't talked to him. But he hit me up on IG. He's like, bro, your stuff is really, really good. Right? I was like, okay, let's work. Then we talked on WhatsApp. I told him, hey, bro, there's this nigga talking shit. So let's write some shit. So I actually wrote, dog. The bars were crazy. But then my manager was like, bro, it's not worth it. Then 2 days later, he hit me up again. It's like, nah, release that shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Pick a side, bro. Tell me what you want. I should do it. Otherwise, yeah. But I just let it go because I feel like there's already like too much negative shit in the world right now. You don't have to add to that. So
yeah, I've noticed was it Kings,
bro.
Kings, we were popping off. Kings, you were out for blood.
Yeah, it was.
I'm sure, like I can tell, like you're not afraid of the smoke. Like if the situation ever comes.
Yeah. By the way, that wasn't a diss track to King Rax. For some reason, niggas thought I was targeting Rax. Bro, Rax, come on, bro. Rax is like the coolest person ever. He's so cool. Like you know Rax personally. You know how he is. It's a vibe. And there were times when, and I think it made sense why people thought that way, because at that time, people were like trolling him a lot. And the whole concept, it seemed as if, but nah, that's my homie. And till now, we talk almost like on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clear that up, that I wasn't, I wasn't dissing the homie. And it's not like that. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Word. I think it's easy when people get excited, they want to turn something into nothing. Or even when you get in the heat, because like I feel like rap in a way is very competitive. So it's easy to get into that, like, oh, it's beef. It's pot. But I was curious, where does that confidence come from? Because not everyone is like you. If someone wanted to get that same kind of fire that you have, what do they have to go through? What do they have to see?
Bro, it's Malawi. What can possibly happen to you? You think you can get shot? You think some niggas gonna do you like what they did, AK? Come on, bro. It's Malawi, bro. Nobody's gonna pull up at your house. You know what I mean? Just do it, bro. Like at the end of the day, it goes back to me knowing myself. And I'm like, bro, this is good. Let me put it out. Yeah, that's that, bro. But why should I be scared, bro?
Yeah, confidence is key.
If that song never came out, I would have never made friends with a few people. Some people hit me up right after that song came out, right? So I made like connections off that record. If I was like, nah, I'm not gonna release this song, I would have never been in a situation where now I have connections with certain people. So don't overthink stuff. It's not even about having confidence, bro. Like if you think it's good enough and you're comfortable with that, just put it out. That's it. And that's what I do.
Do you ever get that moment in the studio when you're writing? Like, when you're in the studio, is it just you and the producer, or do you go with a group of people?
Nah, bro, I don't work with a bunch of people. That shit is crazy. I don't need no groupies. What the hell?
Yeah, you don't see the bottles and the
Nah. Bro, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Alcohol is too expensive in Malawi, bro.
Yeah,
can't do that. Can't do that, bro.
But do you ever like, you get in the studio, you're hearing the beat, you're recording, and you just know like, okay, this is a hit. Do you know it, or do you ever just like, I'll put it out, I like it, and then you're surprised with how big it actually gets?
Actually, I'll refer that to the song that's coming up, the single for the project. We recorded it with Bucci. Bucci is gonna be on the track. What's up, my guy? What's up?
Hey, these names that you
Bro, I'm doing some Avengers shit. Big Phil is gonna be on that as well.
Yeah.
I think the Big Phil track is already out or something. I think it is I think it has to be somewhere. I don't know. But he's there for sure. So going back to the whole Bucci thing. I wrote the song, right? with my friends. Oh no, I started it alone. I got the beat. I started writing, came up with the hook. I sent it to P Tunes. P Tunes was the dude who was on For Me, right? He's really good at singing. He's very, very good. I sent him the demo and he was like, bro, this is really dope, but you have to do this and this and that. So I did it again. I wrote it again and I did what he wanted me to do. I sent it to my manager. My manager was like, shit, bro, this is it.
Yeah.
I'll get Bucci on this. I was like, nigga, you're lying, bro. Bucci on this track? 2 days later, bro, this man sends me like a recording, Bucci doing the verse, and Bucci saying the track is really fire, right? Yeah. So the point I'm trying to make is, bro, like sometimes you can tell that this is trash and this is really good.
Yeah.
Like you need to have that as an artist, as a creative, you have like, you know what I mean? I'm sure when, yeah, exactly. You need that. I'm sure when Kendrick was recording Humble, he knew that it's going to be a hit, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that, man.
Yeah, I think it's important to always be listening out for like, okay,
yeah,
this is because it's easy. And I think this is the mistake, coming back to the whole like having people around you. I think it's easy to like put out songs and just assume you're good and assume that everything is fine, everything is perfect, without like taking some time to actually sit down with it and listen and be like, is this enough? And I think that's the cool thing, where you have that circle to stop you from putting out trash music. Because otherwise, where would you be? You know?
Exactly. And the thing about me, bro, since 2021, I've recorded over like 90 songs and I've only put out like one. And that one was For Me, and For Me is a hit. Right? So like I've had time to like analyze everything and go through everything and see, this is a hit song and this is trash.
Yeah. How do you just hold them? You don't feel like itchy to just like mixtape, album,
bro,
what?
There's no
EP.
There's no pressure, bro. Like when you know yourself, bro, you don't have to do stuff out of your comfort zone. You feel me? That's why niggas like Kendrick take 5 years, bro. And people were like, they were expecting him to flop, but he didn't, bro. He won a Grammy, I think, off that album. So, bro, like take your time. What's the rush?
Yeah.
It goes back to my point about if you're good, bro. I'm not trying to feel myself, by the way, but if you're good, people are gonna listen to that. It doesn't matter if it's gonna take 10 years. Okay, 10 years is too much. But like but they're reasonable. Like, 2 years is okay. It's okay. Yeah, but for an upcoming artist, 5 years is too much. You can't stay 5 years without dropping music. Come on.
Yeah.
But I feel like 2 years is enough. If you want to work on a solid project, like a cohesive body of work, then 2 years is cool. Yeah.
You obviously you already mentioned like you get a lot of features, you get a lot of people jumping on the thing, and I'm curious how you manage and how you orchestrate that whole, because like I'm assuming when it's your song, like you're pitching the concept, you're coming up, you're saying, okay, this is fire and this doesn't work. How does that not get out of control, especially when you get lots of artists on the track?
The funny thing, everyone that I've ever worked with, I've never told them about the concept. Could you do this? I just record my stuff and send it to them and they send it back. That's it. I'm just like, bro, I want you on a song, and they do that and they send it back.
So
you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like that instinctive, like I already know what I'm doing. Similar to how you like before they even give you a concept, you're already like on it, writing, done. Nice. Yeah. And how do you mentioned that, okay, some of the features are from your managers helping you get those connections, and then some of them are like you reaching out to them or them reaching out to you. If I was an up and coming artist, right, what advice would you give me on like getting features and navigating the networking side of it and making friends in like the industry? You know what I mean?
Bro, networking is really hard, because especially, I don't know if it happens in other countries, but in Malawi, when people start thinking they're famous, hey, my guy, it's difficult. It's difficult for you to get a feature or anything, like to get help or assistance, you know? And the thing about these people, they know that you're good. You know, they know, Woody, this guy is really talented, but they just won't help you. Or you DM them on IG, they will not reply. But don't give up. Try again and again and again. Of course, I've never done that, thank God. but I think you have to be persistent. If you want something, you have to try over and over again. Yeah, and also you have to be willing to pay people. Because at the end, I feel like most people, the mistake that we make, we often want people to do things for free. In as much as I'm like an upcomer, but I still want to get paid. So if you want a verse from me, like, bro, at least give me something. Even if you hear good, I have my own studio, you know. But like, at least I need something, because at the end of the day, I'm doing something that at the end of the day, it's like a business. You know, you're gonna get money off it. So why shouldn't I like claim something from it?
Yeah.
So it's important to pay for like a feature, and always be persistent. That's what I can say.
Yeah. So you've managed to have all of these, artists that are your friends and some of the connections. And now moving into this situation, you say there's an upcoming project, you're saying there's some names, you're saying it was 2 years. Like, I don't know how much you're ready to talk about it, but I'm curious to find out, what is the process? What is tell me, what everyone wants to know. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to name drop another name who's gonna feature on the project. So okay, first of all, the project is with me and Darwin O'Day. Because I don't know if you've gone through my catalog, 60% of those songs I've done them with Darwin. Okay, I knew him through KD. I've never really met him personally like that, like, but because we're into the same type of like vibe. He's into like Afro beats, R&B, rap type stuff. So we just clicked. So we've been working with each other for the past like 5 years. And I was just like, bro, let's work on the project. And he was like, bro, I want to do a project with you, but I can't because you delay, bro. Take your time. I was like, bro, nah, we can record this within 2 weeks. So he has a studio in his bedroom. I don't have one. I have to go all the way to like my friend's house. Or like when I'm at school, I have to like, I had to go record and stuff. So the thing is, we started, I got like, someone sent me a beat. I wrote like the hook, I sent it to him. I sent it to Darwin, and Darwin was like, this is fire. This can be like the first single of the album. I was like, yeah, we can drop the next single next week, right? Bro, it's been 2 years. We still haven't dropped that song. But because of the delays, we managed. I think his family, I think I heard we're related, sort of. But I sent him the song, not because of that. By then I didn't even know like we have like some connection, but I sent it to him because I used to listen to his stuff. Billy Counder Jr. is gonna be on the project. So yeah. So I sent him, he was like, bro, this is too dope.
Yeah.
Bro, this man, shout out to Billy, this nigga recorded in less than 6 hours. Damn. I sent him like, and right like now, like at this time, and by like 10 p.m., he already sent me the stems. That's how much he loved the song, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it started. That was like the first song. The other songs, bro, like I was delaying too much, dog. I was delaying. But it's okay, because like at the end of the day, if we released it then, we probably wouldn't have had like episodes, King of Diamonds, or like, we also have Gummy project. So wouldn't have had like a song with Gummy. So like, yeah, man. But it's been a long time. And there were times when Darwin actually gave up on me. Like this dude would like curse, like you'd slide in my DMs, be like, nigga, F you, dog. I'm done with this, But then over time, especially like the past 4 weeks, because the past 4 weeks, that's when we've been able to like put everything together. Because we don't want it to sound like a regular project. So we've been focusing on like transitions and stuff. So we've been discussing transitions within songs, like with not just with Darwin, but also with my managers. And we've been discussing like video concepts. By the way, I've never shot a music video, but I've had like some stuff that have been posted on my IG. I think they were deleted. These are like, they were made by like actual like professional videographers, bro. Like they hit me up. They're like, bro, we like this song and we'd like to shoot this. I was like, cool. So shout out to them. Shout out to Kelvin Chimtengo. He's really, really good. You should check him out on IG. He's really, really good. There's some girl, Tammy. She animates. She animated some of my stuff. And shout out to her as well. She's really, really good. And I think one way or another, we're going to have to involve them because we plan to like shoot at least something. Because we've recorded, as I said, we have like over 80 songs, bro.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, because as I said, Darwin has like a studio in his bedroom, so this dude records every day. So he's always like sending me stuff. So, but we're gonna have to choose like maybe 10 to 12 songs, but we're gonna make sure out of those 12 songs, at least we have like maybe 5 songs that have like videos.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, the big names out of it, like that must be hard because like obviously you've collaborated before, but not to an album of this size and this like weight, you know. So that must be hard because like obviously music, art, creativity, there's a lot of emotions. So obviously, you know, your man's coming at you being mad, and then you know, I'm sure. Did you not bite back, or you're just like, oh no, I'm sorry, or you're like, nah, bruh, come on. Was there ever like really tense between you guys?
It was tense. And one thing about Darwin, he's like my first manager. He's honest. He doesn't lie about things. Like when he doesn't like something, he'll be like, nah. Like there was a time like this dude was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not recording any, like we're done this project, but so I've scrapped it off. It's not there anymore. Like, cause I was delaying. But yeah, I think everything so far, we're like 95% done. We just have to work with the transitions and like certain things, because at the end of the day, we're trying to market it in the right way. Because I mean, we've taken our time and we just don't want to drop it like the way people just drop music, like, link this, forward the post to this. Now, we're not trying to do that. We're trying to be more professional. So now, right now, as we speak, we're trying to handle that aspect of the business. Because now, you know, music, whatever, like anything, any art form, it needs to have like a marketing strategy. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. But I can confirm to you that we're like 95% done with the project. And you've mentioned something important. How did we manage to like, you know, bring all these people together, fit them into one thing? Most of these people don't even know that it's gonna be like an album. You know, they don't. They have no idea. They just thought it's a single. But then when they play the whole thing, they're gonna realize it's like one whole like thing. It's one thing that's making sense, you know? I'm not gonna reveal the title because I don't know. Should I reveal the title? No, I don't know. But it's a very interesting title. But I'm gonna tell you after this.
Okay.
Privately.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a very and you're going to laugh, my friend. You are going to laugh. Yeah, because I didn't want to do like the regular stuff.
Yeah.
Because usually my projects have like 3 syllables and stuff like that. Well, I always have there's always some element to it. Kids these days, I did an EP some time back, but it got removed by the streaming platforms. Apparently, we did not clear certain samples. Okay. So they removed it. Yeah, we had a project, Bad Girls Club. Yeah. So now that one, it got removed. I don't know if it's back, but then it got removed because of some sample issues. So I was just like, yeah, bro, I'm not paying anyone for no samples, bro. Like, I'm not paying anyone for that. So if I had a label, then maybe they would handle that. But right now, I don't think I can manage. So I was just like, it's whatever. Yeah. So for this project as well, I sat down and thought of something interesting. Darwin had a name, but I was like, nah, bro. Nah, let's come up with something more interesting. So I came up with something interesting. I sent it to him. He was just laughing. He was like, bro, this is funny, but it's perfect. So yeah, that's how we came. And we have a poet. on the album as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I can mention her name. You know, Shorai. I don't know if you heard Shorai. She does. I don't. People don't know this, but she's really good at poetry, right? She's
Yeah.
passionate about that. So this is, I think, the first time that people maybe. I don't think people know about this. Maybe a few people know, but I know because she sent me a few of her stuff, and I've had the privilege of like producing some of the stuff. I don't know if some of the material is out, but you know, she's gonna be there as well. She's gonna do a few things on the project. So this is something that, as I said, has been planned for some time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know, it's interesting that you said that, like, you know, if you hadn't delayed as much as you have, you wouldn't have had, you know, the Kim features, all of these other connections that you had. And I think it makes sense to what you're saying. Like, you know, you have all of these projects, but you don't rush to put them out. You don't like, you know what I mean? You don't force it. And sometimes
bro.
The slow process helps. It's important.
Exactly. Exactly. Take your time. Take as much time as you can, bro.
Don't take time now. So you're 95%. So yeah, now you've taken enough time.
It's definitely dropping, bro. This is July, definitely August, bro. Definitely that's the drop. But the single is dropping very, very soon. Like very, very soon. Because, hey man, this single is fire, man.
Yeah.
It's fire. My guy.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know the song is fire when you're like, you know, like when you're talking like this, bro. Because you know, like, people are gonna watch this, and if it's trash, they're gonna throw me like, it's trash.
So now it has to be fire. Yeah.
I'm telling you, my guy, it's something that people are gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, and I want people to pay attention to the ending of the song, because that's gonna lead to something in the project. You know? And I want people, when they listen to the project, I want them to like go to listen to the song like from the first track to the last track, because people often just, you know, skip. They'll go to the Kim of Diamonds track first, or the episode's track first. Then we want to listen to this. Like listen to it's like a whole storyline. It's something that we like actually structured. You know, everything is like perfectly fit. So take your time with it. Guy, you're gonna listen to one song per day. I'm fine with that, as long as you go.
In order. You know, what can we because like you seem to be really comfortable, you know, super hip hop, super R&B, like there's no real tying you down. So is there anything we can expect, or should we expect the unexpected?
Actually, bro, let me tell you something funny. This is not even a joke. This is fact. Someone asked me, Goody, what genre is this under? I was like, I really don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea, dog. I have no idea. But like, everything is perfect. You know, like everything makes sense. And the fact that these artists, as I said, they were not consulted that this is an album, this is a project. But everything that they contributed seems to have fitted into the project very well. Like, it's just everything is perfect, bro. And I can't wait for you guys to listen to it.
Bruh. You have me hyped, bruh. I'll be mad if this thing doesn't drop. The single, at least just give us a single. If you want,
but you have to keep reminding me, bro. Not my manager, but me.
Oh no,
because I am the problem. I am the problem. I am the problem. Only I am the problem.
Dude, honestly, I'll be so straight with you. Sometimes it's so easy. You think I procrastinate with this thing? It's so easy, especially when no one knows. Right? Like if it's just you quietly living, you're like, you know, you can delay, you can push it back as much as possible. But when you like put it out like this, when people know, when the fans hear, they were expecting something, it moves you.
Yeah. Exactly.
What got you, when you're in that state of like whatever it is, procrastination, or is it writer's block? What gets you back into it?
Bro, like I said, YouTube, dog. You know, like there's so much cool stuff on there, bro. And my advice to anyone is like, when you're going to, especially the artists, don't just listen to like hip hop beats or like whatever you fucks with. You have to, you know, go through like exactly. diversify as much as you can. And so sometimes when I feel like I'm not feeling something, I go back on YouTube and listen to some other stuff. Yeah, bro.
Get the juices.
There's so many dope producers. So much, bro. A year ago, I never used to listen to Amapiano. I hated it so much. I was like, "What's this, man? Now what's this?" You know.
Yeah.
But now, my friend, we have recorded like 3 Amapiano tracks.
Wow. Yeah.
You know,
Busy
like
guy.
yeah. So it's like because of that, I had to go on YouTube. I had to listen to Kabza and to these other Amapiano guys, and I was like, "Oh, this is not bad," you know. Yeah.
And I'm assuming that's part of the evolution, like the not limiting yourself to like, I'm just here. I'm just a rapper. I'm just, whatever. It's
exactly. Exactly. Because the first few songs I did were like rap. I was like on some Nas stuff. I thought I was Nas. Literally, bro. I thought I was Nas,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I did Ya Dig, which is like a trap.
Yeah.
Which is like a trap song. And after that, I forgot. It's been a minute since I dropped the song. So yeah, after that, I think fast forward, I did For Me. No, I did On Me. I did On Me with King Tuzi, which is also trap. Then I moved to For Me, which is an Afro thing, vibe song. So yeah, like I'm constantly trying to evolve.
I mean, you're an artist at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And art is big. Art is wide. You don't have to be in one lane or the other. You are in your own lane in a way by doing whatever it is that you love.
Yeah.
Okay. So what beyond this project, if you continue, I assume you're going to continue beyond this project, yeah? What would
Bro,
be...
I don't know if I'm going to continue though.
Oh.
But we're gonna talk about that later. Just
okay.
We're gonna talk about that.
Okay. Okay. No, I was gonna say, like, is there any beyond this project, like genres that you haven't touched yet that we're gonna get a country song from Fido? Are we gonna get gonna do a Nas X thing?
No way. Not doing that. That's nah.
I never say never. You said the same with Amapiano. Now here you are.
Country music. What am I going to be saying, bro? Like what, bro?
We'll find out.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, we'll be waiting. That's so cool, bro.
Yeah, dog. But going back to what I said about not sure about continuing, it's because one of the issues that I have, even as much as I like to take my time, is because I overthink things. And now I'm now in a situation now like where I'm much better. Like I'm not overthinking things too much. I'm a perfectionist, bro. Ask my managers, ask my closest friends, they'll tell you, I like things to be done in the right way. So when you do that for a long period of time, it has an effect on a lot of things, right? And my advice to anyone out there is, don't overthink stuff. Just let it flow. So for me, the reason why I'm saying I may not do this again, because I'm scared of trying to go through that process again of like overthinking stuff. It's really exhausting, dog. You know what I mean? I hope what I'm saying makes sense. I don't want to be in a position. Yeah, I don't want to be in a position where I'm like overthinking this, because bro, like my people were really mad at me, like my managers, Darwin and stuff, because of overthinking. But if I can be in a situation where like I can fully get out of that bubble, then definitely, bro, I'll continue dropping stuff.
And if you're not dropping, I'm sure you still be writing for yourself, yeah?
Bro, I write for people. I write for people. I produce for people, something that people don't really know, but I've been learning. Because like when you hang around with a lot of producers, you start to see if you
pick up some.
Exactly. So like sometimes when I have a beat, like I've cooked something, I send it to LaFleur boy. He's good. He's good as well. But he's not on the project because I just personally, I can get him on anything because that's my guy. We talk like every day. But I just felt like there is no song in there that's like
Yes,
You know what I mean? Like for him, yeah, exactly. Because I know the type of stuff that he's on right now, and I don't think it's, yeah, but that's my guy. And hopefully in the future we can do something.
No, I think it's a very professional. The way you go about what you're doing is
Yeah,
very
exactly.
like professional business vibes. And I think I mean, did you tell him, or I'm sure you
No,
understand because
he's gonna watch this. I'll make sure that he watches this.
yeah.
And one thing about him is he inspires me a lot. Right. I've met a bunch of people that are really talented, right? But this dude, bro, this man works hard. He has a manager or he has a team around him. But this man goes hard with the promo, like on his own, bro. Like right now, as we speak, on his WhatsApp is probably like flooded with like, bro, this man, he works hard. He's everywhere, like Facebook, everywhere, like he's pushing every day. You know, and he's always getting ideas, like he wants to shoot a video, wants to do this. And music is the only thing that he talks about. And for me, like, I want to have a conversation with him. I want him to like give me an advice on like how to stop overthinking things. Because with him, he doesn't overthink anything. Like he's the type of dude, like you write something, record him, like, I'm dropping this tomorrow. He will make sure that he drops tomorrow. Yeah. That's what he does. So like he's just someone that like, bro, he inspires me. I don't know if you listen to his stuff, but he's really hardworking. This man has 11 projects since 2018.
Pushing.
I think he has like 3 albums now. I think, yeah, he has like 3 albums and he's dropped them like back to back the past 2 years. He's on some NBA young boy shit. This man, yeah, he's about that life. So shout out to him. That's my guy.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. I actually have an episode like in the vault about perfectionism. It's tough, bro. It's a tough thing.
It is.
It genuinely it keeps you here, you know?
Yeah.
I've found like it usually comes from like, you know, when you've done good work or people are already like looking at you to be the great rapper, the great artist, Mr. Mans, and you're like, can I do it again? I'm not feeling it. I'm not there, you know? And there's all of this pressure because I used to draw. I say this all the time. I used to draw. I used to feel like I was this like the best artist in my class or whatever. And then I stopped for a while. And then now I struggle to get back writing on a regular basis because I'm like, I put this pen onto the paper and I know it's going to be trash. And I can't bear to look at it. So it's fine. I'll leave it. And I'll still talk, oh no, I used to draw. Yeah, no, I was an artist. I was all right. But you know, it's like you're trying to protect this like perfect, I'm the best or I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
And you know, it starts to kill you.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that, bro. For me, at least your situation, mine, it was very, very bad, dog. There was a time I told my managers, remove my music off all streaming platforms because, you know, like, I'm not feeling it anymore, dog.
Yeah.
It reached to that point where I was like, you know, but good thing about my managers, I was like, nigga, F you, dog. We're keeping that shit, bro. We're keeping that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. Shout out to them. But yeah, bro, like overthinking is really bad. And I feel like it's good to, if you have a problem in any situation that you have, either just write it down or talk to someone. Because, you know, it starts with small things like that, overthinking. Then the next thing you're being or Kanye and shit.
Yeah. You know, because it's like, you in a way, you're pouring your heart into it. And it's an emotional thing. It's easy to like start blowing up.
Exactly.
You're lucky. And you had someone to stop you.
Exactly.
Go try find Drive Him Crazy. Try. I dare you to try find it. It's gone. I'm taking it down. Someone's
bro, like, you know, like Donda, Kanye's album was supposed to come out like 3 months earlier.
Yeah.
And that man is the GOAT. He's inspired over all of us. I'm sure he's inspired you as well. Regardless of his whatever personal situation. But yeah, exactly. But he's still the GOAT. I was so hyped because that man doesn't miss. Like everything he drops is, you know, it's really good. So I was waiting and I kept on going, like reading articles. What's happening with the project? And this dude kept on delaying, bro. Like I heard he was overthinking stuff. Like he would go in the studio, like shout at producers, "Yo, you need Jesus. Hey, you need Jesus. This beat is not good enough. Man. This." So I was like, man, what's happening? So until it reached a point where like Universal was like, nah, we're just gonna drop this. So actually, they dropped that album for him. Like he didn't. Bro, this man was like he was in the stadium, like doing whatever he was doing at that stadium.
Yeah.
But Universal were like, this has gone too far. Let's just drop it. So it goes back to this whole thing of trying to be a perfectionist. I know maybe it works for him, but I feel like it reaches a point where it gets exhausting. And it's really bad. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. No, it's a long journey, but hopefully you do, start getting there. Because like you're a great artist. We like your work.
Thank you, bro.
But we also like you to be healthy and happy as well. Eh? So have both. Once you're out for a long time.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
No, I'm excited for the project. I'm excited to hear it. And I can't wait you'll tell me the exclusives, the dates, I'll push the links, all of the things. I'm excited as anyone else who's listening to this probably is as well.
What made you do this podcast?
That's a beautiful question. This is like the third.
I mean, I know you love talking. I know you love talking, having conversations with people. So I'm not surprised that, but like what really made you, dog? Like, I need to know.
Someone said that to me as well. Like they were like, "Oh wow, you have a podcast?" I was like, "Well, that's very on brand. It makes sense." I didn't know. I was like, "Wow." What made me start it? It started small, actually. It was like little things that built up, but it started with my frustration with like, I took computer science. I'm here at school. I'm at school. And I realized I didn't actually like what I was doing. And I picked it more because it was like the safe, the pay is good and like stable.
Yeah.
So I picked it. And then like halfway through COVID hit, like everything slowed down. Now I have like a moment to like breathe and think. And I'm like, why am I here? I don't even like this.
You had that moment where like self-realization, like what the hell is happening?
Exactly. Yeah. And ever since then I started to like, question all of these things. Like I there's things that I like to do and I'm not doing them. Why? And I started to see and have like you said, I talk to people all the time and I started asking people, hey, what are you studying? Why? They tell me and then I ask why. And then maybe 80% of them were like, I don't know, or, well, it was the only thing available. Okay, what would you want to do if you couldn't do this? And they'll go on and on about these crazy things. Oh no, but it's like, it's a wild dream. Like it never happened. It's not possible. And I keep hearing that. And it was so similar to myself. So I was like, I think there's something here. There's a problem here. There's people who want to do cool, interesting, different, non-traditional things. And they feel like they can't because it's like, it's not the normal type of thing. And I'm sure you saw the Instagram lives that I used to do.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, we were supposed to do a thing. I don't know. I'm planning on bringing them back. We'll see. But that's kind of like where I started. Like, let me find more people who are doing weird
things. It's actually funny. The first time I returned to Instagram this year was the first time I saw you. I watched your live.
Oh yeah.
Let me just check what this nigga is up to, But I knew this, honestly, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. Really?
Because bro, like people that are good at like having conversations with people need to have like their own shows. It only makes sense, bro.
Yeah.
It only makes sense. Bro, like honestly, it only makes sense. So congratulations on this. And bro, I hope that it gets bigger and bigger, and that's what we need right now. That's what we need.
Yeah, I think what I love is like people are coming out of the woodworks. Like your friend is a poet, this one is doing this, people are pushing music. It's so good. It's like we're like in that place now where like it's possible. Niggas on TikTok, niggas on, and so I think it's now just time for people like us, inspiring people to go out and be like, go do it. It can be done. You can do it.
It's bro, like dog, people are making money off stuff, art, man.
bro,
Like, dog, people are making serious money.
bro.
And it's not even about money at the end of the day.
No,
It's also about
yeah.
enjoying doing something that you love. Because I feel like most people forget that,
Yeah.
You'd rather do what your parents want you to do. Go be an economist, come run the country. Like, bro, come on.
That's the
like
thing. Yeah.
I often meet people and I ask them the same thing, like, what made you get into this field? They're like, bro, like my parents, they wanted me to do this. I'm like, are you really enjoying? Like, the pay is good, yeah. But like,
yeah,
the fact that I have to work like 9 hours, whatever, 8 hours, like I don't want to be in an office just sitting down doing this and this. I'm like, what do you want to be? Like, bro, I wanted to be gaming professionally. Like, bro, I have people who have told me that. Like,
yeah.
so why didn't you, after your degree, why didn't you like try to get into the gaming world? It's like, bro, it's too late.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be in a situation like that where you're like doing something that for the sake of your parents or whatever. So it's not a good situation, bro. And I'm sure all of us have been in that situation. African parents.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think there's like sometimes like I can understand like, okay, you know what? I really just I want to get out of a situation, because some people, maybe they're coming from like a poor background or like not so fortunate and they want to, elevate their life. For me, what I want to see is just people doing what they love. Fine. You're doing this thing, fine. But still don't forget the thing that fires you up, the thing that excites you. If it's about writing, go write. If it's about gaming, go game. Do that. Do the thing that makes you the money and come back to the thing that you love. Because this thing is going to drain you and this other thing is going to bring you back to life.
Exactly, bro. Like even recently, I've always been, back when I was younger, I used to have like a blog. So now I've started like writing articles again. I was like, let me do that. I've been like getting into like a lot of things because I'm doing things that I actually love. Like those are the things I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
So it's always important, bro. Like at the end of the day, like have fun, bro. Like 100 years from now, we're not gonna be here, though.
Someone told me this. They said, don't take life so serious. It's not like you live at the end of it.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna make it out of here. So like,
no, you're not making out of life now.
So have fun, enjoy, and do whatever you love.
So, technical difficulties. We lost Fido, but I think the bulk of everything that you need to hear is in there. There's a new project by him coming out. Links to anything and everything are in the description. Send love, send support, find him on IG. All of these things are linked in the description thing, right? Probably, I hope so, below. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.